From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Detroit Lions.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Here's Miller on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Oh, he lost the football. And the Lions have recovered it. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're getting. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. Rodgers from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
We've set it downs from the 37. First down. Here's Rodgers. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's third down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's a screen play to Warren. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Warren. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
180!
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They've got first down here from the 36.
180! Super 66!
Shotgun snap here to Goff. And that's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Running it with David Montgomery. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Cut! 120!
From the gun, Goff. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Hot. 180. 12. 12. 12. 12. Hey, down.
Out of the shotgun, Cobb. Escapes the pocket. This gets the 1st and more. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. A lot of game left, partner, but it will be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
What? Super. What's that?
Gibbs runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, this is the continuation of one of the greatest scoring seasons in recent memory, Brock. For the first time since 2006, we've got a running back who's reached 20 touchdowns in a single season. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers, nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Rodgers will look to throw. Austin's there to haul it in. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Steelers have a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for them. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 2nd and 5. Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Fits it through the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A pickup of 17. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10 from the 32. Warren here from the gun. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
First down, and they go right back to him. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Motioning the tight end now. Now here's Rodgers. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Boswell able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
We go tonight. 180. Turbo set.
A start on the ground with Gibbs. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
The 30-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, 5. Hey, Mosey, you see it, Mosey.
Gone. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Tonight. 20. Merlin. What's that?
3rd and long for him here. That one complete to St. Brown. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
14. 14. Cut. 180. Cut.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he gets him around 6 there. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Cut. 180.
Goff back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
We go tonight. Value 180. What's that?
Gibbs now from the gun. We'll cobble together a yard there. Derek Harmon, the former Oregon Duck, making that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
We go tonight. White 20. Ric Flair. What's that?
Goff to the air now. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down around the 34. That's a pickup of 9. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
180.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He has room past the 25. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions now lead by 10. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions drive their lead to 11.
14. Steelers 3. Jack Fox.
Fox now to kick this one away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. This finds Austin complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Trying an inside give to Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Trying to throw this from the gun. complete out to the right. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Tight end going in motion here. 3rd and 2, Rodgers gets this one to Freiermuth. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 32. Running back motions right. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Rodgers from the gun. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Steelers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Raymond on the return. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Show. 180. Super 66.
Now gone. Hits his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Gain of 15 there. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
180.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 into enemy territory. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Go, Todd. 180. Super 1.
Working now from the gun. Goff has it knocked out. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They dodge the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
We go to line. By 20.
He's back to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. Miller waiting on it. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He's got this at the 27. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
We go. 180. 17. 17.
A give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
180.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down. Gain of 3.
Peyton Wilson on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 44-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Cut. 180.
Again, it's Gibbs. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Juan Thornhill getting there for the stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Third and just 2 to go.
Cut. 180. Go, 12, go.
Banjo.
The Steelers calling their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
All right, let's go. Keep it going. Take it to
It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on third.
Two. 120. 5. Value 3. Value 3. 5. Turbo.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down.
120. What's that?
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. This is close, but I don't think he got there, Brock. The stop is made in time. They're turning this over on downs. Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble.
258.
They'll start the drive with Warren. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Catch made by Austin. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Rodgers going to throw on first. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Rodgers set to pass. Hits him on the out route. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Third and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Well, he got the football, Brock, but not the first. That's not just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down. Back to throw it. It's caught by Wilson. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Warren running between the tackles. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Lions going to the dime look here on third down. 6 DBs out there. Third and long for him here. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He'll throw it. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Now Warren. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal.
Blue 58.
Now Rodgers. Flushed out right. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left is to throw it away.
Facing fourth down, the Steelers opted for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he picks up about 4 yards before they send him out. So second and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
180.
Another one for Gibbs. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Five DBs out there for the Steelers, third down.
180. Hey, lift.
Here he is on third and short. It's on target to Williams. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
4 down.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith.
A tackle by Alex Highsmith. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 180.
Off to the air now. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Lions have a first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
We go tonight. 20.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Cut. Black 20.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Cut. White 20. What's that?
Here's a gift to Gibbs. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
And 8.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down.
Here we go tonight. 180. Four down.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead to 7. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions grow their lead to 8.
Lions 21, Steelers 13. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Rodgers from the gun. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. Down to the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers down by only 2 in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And they draw just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180. Value 1.
From the gun, Cobb. Finds him over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
180.
Running it with Gibbs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
180! Hey, lift! 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 Lift!
Out of the shotgun, gone. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's going to take this to the 23 to stop me, to set up third and very short.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. And they'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to stop the clock at will. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Ric Flair. 20.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets them the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
180! Value one!
First down throw from Goff. This one's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Value one! Not 180! What's up?
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
180! Hold on. Check in, he must back in. What's that?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got it. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
Cut! White 20! 76, tell him. 76. 76. White 20.
A run here, it's Montgomery. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
28. Steelers 21. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Miller on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. And the Lions are there to bring him down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We've learned how valuable sacks in the pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
50.
Looking to throw. It's caught by Wilson. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Steelers losing by 7. So first down from the 41. Rodgers will look to throw. Catch made by Austin. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Here he is to throw. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. Open space inside the 40. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Setting up to pass. Completed to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Motioning the tight end left. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Raymond on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Raymond on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
120. Orange.
He'll look to throw it. It's his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Goff to the air now. Caught by his back. And he's out of bounds to stop the clock. They have a 1st down and even 30 seconds to play. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either.
180.
Goff back to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
120.
Montgomery gets it from the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing now. Goff has it knocked out. And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. This give is to Vonke. And that didn't even give it a chance, Brock. Brought down way short of the marker. This defense forces a turnover on downs. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too. Here's Raymond on the return. Things going well so far. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Tonight. 180. Five.
First throw of overtime. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down.
DC.
Here's Gong. Oh, big interception here. And the Steelers surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. We all know you want that ball first in overtime, Brock. You get the chance to dictate how this period starts. But what a stunning turn of events now as that interception gives the other team a chance to win it all right here.
Such a two-sided coin, right? Offensively can't happen. Just cannot happen. But defensively, you know exactly what those defenders are saying to their buddies running on the field. Go do it. Go finish. Go finish that pick, end this game, and let's go celebrate.
319.
Trying the left side with Warren. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
36-yard line.
Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. If they can do something here, ready to operate on 2nd down. Warren, quick on the draw. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
58. Hey, 88.
And bring the tight end left. Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set now. 1st and 10.
319. 150.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
158.
Johnson up the middle. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
It's Warren on 3rd down. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. And now the entire game rests on his next kick. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And that'll leave him with just 1 remaining in overtime. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. This from 28 yards away. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.